Welcome back again. Well now, if you met Mike Hurley in the street, you certainly wouldn't recognise him. But you would the moment he opens his mouth, because his voice is instantly recognisable. It's the voice that has launched 1,000 products, everything from Hovis to toilet duck.
Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible. Simply irresistible.
The big sale, it's on now. But hurry, these offers can't last forever. The more you spend, the more you save.
He's just another face in the crowd, but Mike Hurley is one of Britain's most successful broadcasters. Advertisers trust this man to give the big sell to products worth billions of pounds a year.
I'm on the telly every day, and I'm on most radio stations every day. No, I'm not famous at all. I mean, I'm just a voice, aren't I?
If you're wise enough to insure your car with Guardian Direct, you could save money by dealing with us direct. And we'll help you sort out your claim there and then. Which means things get put right as swiftly as possible.
How's that?
People come up to me and say, "Oh, you're on so-and-so, aren't you?" And I say, "Am I?" I mean, this morning I've voiced 2 TV commercials, I've voiced 18 radio commercials, and tonight if someone said to me, "What did you do today?" I'd say, "Haven't got a clue."
They've stopped for Ribena, and who wouldn't? After all, it is...
Ambrosia Devon custard. You just pour it out and heat it up. You
Milky Bar buttons are creamy white. Roll up, they taste just right. Milky Bar buttons are best by far, with goodness.
Today we're off to Metro Radio in Newcastle to do a session for them, commercials that they'll be producing themselves. I've no idea how many we're doing till we actually get there. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow even. I mean, sometimes you get a phone call at 9 o'clock in the morning, can you be in London at 1? And so you have to drop everything and hammer down there. So yeah, it's stressful, but I mean, fortunately I do like driving.
Better watch the ad-libs, Lake Martin.
Aye.
Aye, better stick to the script.
Aye.
I think.
Aye. You never know.
You never know.
Right, what we're looking at is University College Stockton 4037.
Got it.
We got the chick laid down, if you pardon the expression, and the music on the bed.
Right.
And you're the ano.
Right.
From the top.
Okay, here we go.
I'll just wait till the kids are a little older, and then it'll be just wait till they've settled in at primary school.
You've put it off for long enough. Now is the time to take the challenge and put the excuses behind you. University College Stockton invites you to return to education. To find out how easy it is to get back into education, call Pat Palmer on Stockton 33532 for a brochure and details of this month's Mature Students Open Day.
Well, that was a take then.
Yeah, it just needs to be a bit faster at the end there.
Right, like a truck, love.
Let's just remove something here.
Right.
In 1975 I started making the commercials for Pennine Radio in Bradford, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you're the only one in the station, someone has to voice a commercial, a sort of a rush job, and I started to voice them, and it took off from there really. From the producer's point of view, who is sat this side of the glass, and he's got a voiceover in there, and he's got 25, 30 commercials. He wants someone who can come in, do the business, and get out as quickly as possible to leave him time to do all the mixings.
Henleys, go one better.
He's got a built-in body clock. A lot of voiceovers have got that kind of ability, and they're the ones who get all the work.
Here at Ridge Vardy Darlington, there's 4 years, 0% finance on quality used cars. That's a used car on interest-free credit for 4 years.
All the voiceovers who work in the radio and television industry are all paid by these standard equity rates, and there is a good living to be made at it. Mike says sometimes, you know, oh, I'm having a tough time and, you know, the taxman's after me. But if the taxman's after him for some money, he must have made plenty of money in the first place.
I had an office in Bradford until quite recently, but it was costing me £6,000 a year, and I thought, why am I doing this when I have a granny flat out there that's empty? So I do work from home now as a writer.
The Infotech 6365 fax machine has a 1 megabyte memory which can be upgraded to 2 megabytes. And if you had the faintest idea what that meant, you'd be awfully impressed.
Well, it depends which hat I'm wearing. I mean, if they want me to write stuff, I'm considered one of the best radio writers in the country. As a voice, I think people are essentially greedy. They get me in because they know I can gabble quick. So I can get lots of words in 10 seconds and all that, and so they get, if you like, more words for their money when they use me.
You love him or you loathe him, and you wonder, one day, will Chris Eubank ever meet his match? Fight night, the Latin American champion will leave room in the ring for only one Chris Eubank. Don't miss him.
Right, we're in a cab in London and we're heading off to Wardour Street where I'm going to do a commercial for Toilet Duck. I don't know if it's that one that's currently running where the thing's flying around and it's sort of wartime newsreel voice. I don't know what we do. I don't know whether it's that or what it is. All I know is it's Toilet Duck. Hello, it's Mike Hurley here to do Francis's session.
Okay, come in.
Thank you.
Fight mildew with new duck mildew remover. Just spray it on, leave it to work, then rinse clean away. New duck mildew remover.
None of the words sync up with the pictures at all on this. What you might get back at your shop is people saying, well, it doesn't emphasise the product benefit, which is that there's no work involved for the user. What we're going to do, Mike, is fight mildew with new duck mildew remover, leaving, what did we say, leaving? To leave your bathroom mildew free.
Righto. Fight mildew with new duck mildew remover. To leave your bathroom mildew free. New duck mildew remover.
Yep. Yes?
Yep.
Happy? Yep. Mexican wave from the back row.
Mexican wave from the back row. You want to try it, Mexican?
New duck mildew remover.
So like Speedy Gonzales.
When we came into the studio, the client didn't really know how far they wanted to push, you know, push the voiceover, whether they really wanted an American voice or an English voice or indeed a Mexican voice. So the best thing is to get someone who you know can do all those three, and you hear them with picture, and that's the best way of judging. That's why I chose Mike. Geordie's the best.
Geordie.
You're good at that. We like your Geordie.
Do you want a Geordie?
Yeah.
New duck mildew remover. Another victory for duck. Right. Rinse clean away. Away the mildew.
He's professional, really, apart from anything else. And you know every time, you know what you're going to get from him. You know you'll get it. And, you know, he can switch from one voice to another just like that, in mid-sentence, if necessary.
Fight mildew with new duck mildew remover. No, that's bloody Birmingham, isn't it?
Do I like the sound of my own voice? It doesn't really matter if I like the sound of my own voice, so long as someone else likes the sound of my voice, because they ring me up and say, would you like some wonga to come and rattle this crap off for us? Certainly.
Righto. Wow, thank you very much.
Client moved to suicide. I see she's disappeared.
It is, exactly, yes.
Did that bush job go all right yesterday? Not only can I sort of put my own voice on, I can put a catch in it and make myself much deeper like that. You see, so I can give them that choice if they want sort of a pure dairy cream.
This is Ambrose the cat, a wild, vicious creature, a terrifyingly uncontrollable animal. There's only one way to tame him. Ambrosia cream Dryce.
It's deliciously creamy and comes from Devon. And when Ambrose tastes it, he forgets the call of the wild. Ambrosia creamed rice turns this frenzied mass of claw and sinew into a sweet little pussycat.
Hurly-burly, hurly-burly, you're tuned to...
Why do I do a show on BBC Radio Humberside? Because when I joined the BBC from independent radio, I was to the mistaken belief that the BBC would recognise talent and put me on a national show. This, sadly, is not the case.
You're tuned to BBC Radio Humberside, because someone has to be. It's 13 minutes past 11 o'clock, and we've got Roger Singleton on the line. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Mike.
How are you?
I'm all right, are you?
I'm very well.
Have you been busy in London this week?
Where have I been this week? I was at Sky Telly on Monday. I was at Sky Telly on Wednesday.
It's my Saturday job, if you like, and it's a bit of fun. I mean, the BBC pay me to have fun. I actually enjoy doing it. So, you know, where else could I do it and have a laugh and talk to people? So, I enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I certainly wouldn't give my Saturday mornings up.
I don't know what my collar size is, though.
Bill Boar. Now then, you're right, Bill Boar here, and the milk stout flowed like milk stout in the snug of the Dog and Gun last Tuesday night.
It's actually based on a bloke I met in a pub in Bradford. He's a really weird guy. He was saying things like,
now, a lot's been said about the youth of today. I'll tell you what's wrong with the youth of today. They're too young. Now, it's true, is that?
So, I thought, there's money in this bloke. So, I mean, it's him I based the Hovis voice on.
I were no more than knee-high to a grasshopper when I went to seek my fortune. I packed up me conkers and me Hovis sandwiches, and off I went. I just stopped for a bite when up comes our postman. Am I in London yet, I asked. Nay, Tom, says he, and if I was thinking of legging it down there, you'll need more Hovis butties than that. Come back with me, and we'll get your ma to make up a suitcase full.
Hovis, it's as good today as it's always been.
Hello, Nolene. Hi. Yeah, I've got your facts, thanks. What's the weather like over there in Joburg? 90. Yeah, no, it's drizzling. It's horrible here. I've got a quick... How do you pronounce this guy's name on the second script? Rustilo's Jar. Rustiloza Yara.
I've got a facility in my house whereby I just sit there and they can record me anywhere in the world. It's a high-quality telephone line.
You still there? Right, okay. Rustiloza Yara.
Using an English accent for a South African product gives it some sort of quality, doesn't it?
Shall I do one for time, so your engineer's got a level? All right, I'll do it. What is it? It's 50 seconders.
As this is one of South Africa's first comparative ads, we thought we'd see what's coming up on TV in November. On Tuesday the 1st at 9 on TV1, there's the true-life drama of Rescue 9/11.
I spoke to 25 of their top creative directors on my last but one day there, and the next day I did 4 national TV commercials and just got to the plane in time because these people were like throwing work at me, and it's not stopped since I got back.
TV1. This one's for you, whereas the other one isn't for all of you.
46, so I've got 4 seconds to play with, yeah?
I thought, well, right, let's tackle Australia, let's tackle America. I mean, there's no reason why it just has to be England. I mean, it'd be the voice of the world. That would be really irritating, wouldn't it? You get on a plane and there I am saying, welcome to LA Airport, you know, international. So, why not?
The man behind Toilet Duck. What an epitaph. Anyway, that's all from Edit 5 for this week. Back at the same time next Thursday. Until then, very good night to you.
Mike Hurley is represented by Ventriloquist on 01405 861131 and is always available after hours and for panic jobs via his home ISDN studio.